So guys, today we are talking about how you can learn to square the club face up at impact by bowing your left wrist. Today we're having a look at where the club is coming on the way down, okay? First bit is transition. Second bit is lots of people talking about the bowing in the transition. Obviously bowing in the swing is fairly topical, you know, due to Brooks Koepka, DJ, Spieth, all have got a bit of that in their backswing. But you often hear, well, I can't bow the club on the wrist on the downswing because the ball is going to go left. So here we are going to have a look at why this is key. You've got to do it if you shallow it. So if you get that club to the top here and you steepen the club this way, okay, so you get it steep, so obviously you're pulling the handle backwards, which is tipping the club head forwards. Now from here, if I was to bow from here, you can now see that the club is very delayed behind the hands, okay. So I've got it steep, I've bowed, and I'm probably starting to early extend because I need to shallow the shaft out the appropriate amount for how steep I've got it halfway down. So shallow it out so I can hit the ball from an acceptable angle, acceptable position. So what we'd be talking about is, from this top of the backswing, if it's steep there, I've still got this cup in my wrist, okay? Okay, then what we're then gonna do is, I'm gonna try and put the bow or flex in that wrist now. So I put the flex in, I early extend, and as I come through from there, because I've gone steep, there, and bowed, the club face is now way left. So I hear people say, I can't put that bow into my wrist either on the way down because I often see the ball go miles to the left. This isn't the case. The case is going to be, if you shallow the club, so get the hands to go outwards in transition, so the hands are going towards the golf ball this way, okay? So I impart some force, or whatever you want to call it, on the direction of the handle towards the ball. What that does is that causes the club head to be able to shallow. Now from here, as I put the bow in, we can now see the club face is actually pointing to the right. So the only way to square the club is therefore to open the body and swing to the left. So when you look at some of the great ball strikers, you look at the guys with the bow, they've got the slowest closure rate. Okay, the closure rate is the speed the toe passes the heel. So because they shallow bow, they have to be open, therefore everything's going to be square, because if they don't get the body open, the ball's actually going to the right. The only reason when the bow causes the shot to go to the left is from the steep position here. Now I put the bow in, we can see that club face is so far left I can't play. So what happens is that guy goes in here, drops it under, works the handle back, adds this sort of wrist motion through the ball, whereas the guy who's getting shallow gets the bow in. Hands are so much more forward, because when you get the bow, your left arm is also going to be rotating more and getting more forwards, and this is going to be in this sort of position here at impact. I know that the wrists are going to be kicking back a little bit through the ball, just due to the fact that the club head's moving faster than the wrists, but as a feeling standpoint we're talking about here, you get it in this position, and therefore with that wrist angle you can swing to the left, ball flight's going to be dead straight. If you end up getting it in the other direction, that's when you're going to be forced to have the manipulation and you can't use the wrist. So is the bow the bad thing? No, the bow is the good thing. The problem is it's where you put the direction of the force in transition, right, and you steepen the club rather than shallowing it. Thanks for watching the video, guys. You can clearly see there that in that transition, where the direction of the hands move has a direct impact on where the wrist will be at impact. This is going to control where the bow is and how you can do it in order to square the club face and allow you to start the ball online and have control of your ball flight. Thanks for watching the video. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so, and talk with you again soon.